What we have here is an original Xbox disk drive that a customer brought in, and as you can imagine, it is not reading discs any longer. So let's get around to getting that fixed. And this unit is 24 years old almost on the dot. And you yourself might be thinking, like many other people, why not just replace the laser itself and just get it over with? Unfortunately, you can't. There are no lasers available. The third-party production for lasers or refurbishment ended so long ago, any quantity that was left over has already been purchased and used and is no longer available. So we're stuck as technicians basically doing a refurbishment service to the best of our abilities to try to get these to work, or we have to go out and buy working units as a whole, because nobody's just separating the laser and selling it and then selling parts for this. They want to sell the whole unit if it works. So that's usually where we're at, is buying a completely used unit that is functioning still, which kind of sucks because you're getting an old thing as it is, and we're just kind of stuck in that loop. That's why modding is so popular with the Xbox, because it makes it so easy to just never have to use the disk drive again. So we're going to get it opened up first. We're going to clean it, try and do the best we can. The customer said it has very low hours of use on this, so maybe just a cleaning service can get it to function again. Usually something like that is just a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, but we're going to start there and see what happens. And while I was here, I spotted the culprit, guys. Check this out. The ribbon cable isn't even connected. It's just kind of floating here. It's supposed to be connected here, and all the pads are ripped completely off the motherboard right there. So let's take a look at this real quick. Yep, just as I thought. There's all the pads. There is our daughter board, and there is the disaster. Oh my gosh. So what happened was, someone got into this at some point, pulled this backing off, and there's not a lot of slack there, so it probably just tore it right off the board, and that is the result that we have here. So that is not good. So a little bit unexpected. I wasn't thinking I would see a fully damaged connector with like 25 plus ripped up pads, and I'm not going to be repairing this. That's a lot of work to put in for that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to try to find a donor drive that's also a Samsung drive. These aren't paired to the motherboard like the hard drive is. So I can just swap the donor board off of another Samsung Model 1 into this. And he said the system had low hours put on it. So if this laser is still good, we can clean it up a little bit with some Q-tips and isopropyl, get that daughter board replaced, and I think it's going to work. So let's try that. Okay, I went and found a donor board. There's our connector. And then here is the series of unfortunate events. Now that we have the daughter board ready, I'm going to use some white lithium grease. We're going to get the tray out. I'm going to grease everything up so things run smoothly. I do have the drive band removed here. We're going to get that replaced so the tray goes in and out nicely. And obviously clean the laser, and we'll go from there. So the plastic shielding on the laser comes off pretty easy. You're going to want to clean the top of the Q-tip, and what people always miss, because they'll just clean the top, there actually is more on the bottom under there. If you can see from this angle, there's more to the laser, and where that laser comes through, you want to clean underneath that as well. Just be very careful. You don't want to break anything. Okay, we've got it together here. All that work's been done on the disk drive. Let's get it turned on. Make sure we get some picture. And let's get a disk going in just a second here. Okay, we're going to test the disk tray. Everything's good. This hard drive is making some bad grinding too on occasion, which is not a big surprise. Let's get Marlin in there. We should see it read within, I would say, 8 seconds if it's a good functional laser. Perfect, almost right on the dot, I would say, with 8 seconds or so. Make sure it actually loads the game. Awesome, look at that. Let's test a couple other games too. Next disc, Kingdom Under Fire. Let's see if this one reads. I always like to do multiple discs, not just one. I'm hearing a little bit of, oh, there it goes. Awesome, look at that. Make sure it loads up. Awesome, so 2 discs in a row, that's good news. And next, we got 2K5, the Major League Baseball game. And if we get 3 for 3, honestly, I think just a cleaning service and swapping out that daughter board is what's going to solve our issue here. There it goes. It just started spinning. And it reads just fine. So I think we have a success here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this was a little informative. And you guys have a good day.